Ever get the feeling the world's gone a bit mad? That the evening news is just a reality show with a bigger budget? Well, welcome to dystopian fiction, where that feeling's the main attraction. It's a genre that shoves a mirror in our faces, a mirror reflecting back a warped, twisted version of our hopes and dreams, anxieties and fears. Over the next 10 chapters, we're going to take a deep dive into the darkest recesses of dystopian literature, dissecting the themes that make it tick, the anxieties that fuel it. From the crushing boot of totalitarian regimes to the seductive whispers of technological control, we'll explore the nightmares that haunt our collective imagination. And don't worry, this isn't some dry, dusty lecture hall. We'll be dissecting classic novels and stories, using them as maps to navigate these treacherous landscapes. Think of it as a guided tour through the underbelly of tomorrow, a literary ghost train ride through humanity's potential downfalls. Buckle up! Imagine a world where every word, every thought, every twitch of your eyebrow is monitored, analyzed, and judged by an omnipresent authority. That's the joy of living under an oppressive government, a staple of dystopian fiction. Take Orwell's 1984. Big Brother isn't just some creepy uncle at a family reunion. He's the embodiment of a state that has wormed its way into every nook and cranny of your existence. Freedom, privacy, just distant memories, like a childhood pet you can't quite recall. Remember when you could send a text, make a call, scratch your bum in peace without some algorithm knowing about it? Yeah, those days are long gone in most dystopian worlds. Dave Eggers' The Circle paints a chillingly familiar picture. A world where privacy isn't just dead, it's been stuffed, mounted, and put on display for all to see. Every like, every click, every awkward teenage selfie becomes another brick in the wall of our digital prisons. They say knowledge is power, which is probably why, in dystopian fiction, knowledge is usually the first casualty. Forget critical thinking, forget questioning the narrative, just swallow the blue pill and enjoy the blissful ignorance. Ray Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451 takes this to a whole new level. Books? Burn 'em. Independent thought? Fire up the flamethrower. It's a stark reminder that the most effective chains are often the ones we don't even realize we're wearing. Ever feel like a cog in a machine? Another brick in the wall? Well, you'd fit right in a dystopian society where individuality is about as welcome as a fart in a spacesuit. Aldous Huxley's Brave New World throws a delightful little cocktail party where everyone's happy, healthy, and, honestly, utterly devoid of original thought. It's a world where you're assigned a role, given a script, and any deviation from the plan is, well, frowned upon. Remember climate change? That thing everyone's worried about but no one wants to actually do anything about? Well, in dystopian fiction, it's not a problem. It's the backdrop. Cormac McCarthy's The Road isn't exactly a pick-me-up. It's a bleak, ash-choked world where the sun's a distant memory and hope's in shorter supply than decent Wi-Fi. It's a stark reminder that messing with Mother Nature usually ends badly. Remember when your parents said, "Life's not fair"? They were warming you up for a dystopian world where the gap between the haves and the have-nots makes the Grand Canyon look like a crack in the pavement. Suzanne Collins' The Hunger Games isn't just about kids killing each other for entertainment, though there is that. It's a brutal commentary on economic disparity, where the privileged few feast while the rest of us are left to fight over the scraps. May the odds be ever in your favor indeed. So you're living in a dystopian nightmare. The powers that be are watching your every move, the air's toxic, and your idea of a good time is scavenging for canned goods. What do? You fight back, obviously. Alan Moore's V for Vendetta gives us a hero for our times, or rather a masked vigilante who sticks it to the man in a spectacularly pyrotechnic fashion. It's a reminder that even in the darkest of times, the human spirit, much like a cockroach after a nuclear apocalypse, can be surprisingly resilient. Remember when technology was going to set us free, connect us all, make life easier? Well, in dystopian fiction, technology's less about making life better and more about making us easier to control. My own little vanity project, Black Mirror, explores the dark underbelly of our love affair with all things digital. From social media turning us into dopamine-addicted zombies to virtual reality becoming a little too real. It's a fun-filled romp through technology's potential to turn us into slaves to our own devices. Ever feel like you're just a face in the crowd, another sheep in the herd? Well, in some dystopian futures, that's not just a feeling. It's government policy. Yevgeny Zamyatin's We takes us on a delightful trip to one state where everyone wears matching uniforms, has numbers instead of names, and individuality is about as welcome as a case of the clap at a nudist colony. It's a chilling reminder that conformity can be just another word for control. Imagine a world without war, poverty, or sadness. Sounds pretty great, right? Well, in dystopian fiction, if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Lois Lowry's The Giver presents us with a seemingly idyllic community where everyone's happy, healthy, and utterly devoid of genuine emotion. It's a world where the pursuit of happiness has led to the suppression of everything that makes us human. A stark reminder that sometimes the things that unite us are also the things that divide us. So, there you have it, a whistle-stop tour through the charnel house of dystopian literature. Depressing? Maybe a bit. But also a necessary reminder that the future isn't some preordained paradise. It's shaped by the choices we make today. By holding a mirror up to our worst impulses, our deepest fears, dystopian fiction forces us to confront the uncomfortable truths about ourselves, about the societies we build, and the legacies we leave behind. It's a reminder that the price of freedom, of individuality, of a future worth living is constant vigilance. So, next time you're scrolling through endless feeds of carefully curated lives, or find yourself staring at your reflection in a black mirror, remember, dystopian fiction isn't just entertainment, it's a warning.